What up YouTube? Welcome back to a Division 2 video, and as promised we're gonna discuss all the information that has dropped the last couple of days about the Ubisoft Forward event for the E3 this weekend. Thanks for clicking my content, really appreciate you joining me, and if you like my content and want to help the channel out, because that's how YouTube works, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button with that little notification bell next to it to keep informed whenever I upload new videos. But are you ready? Let's go! So let's dive right in, and we got a message from the Division developers informing us that they won't be on the E3 this year. This is scheduled for this weekend, and Ubisoft is doing their UbiForward on Saturday the 12th as part of this year's E3. And this was their message towards the community. A message from the Division teams. Agents, we won't be at Ubisoft Forward this year, but we invite you all to tune in alongside us to hear the exciting announcements across other Ubisoft titles. The Division teams are still hard at work. New content for the Division 2 is on track for the end of the year, while Heartland will have an additional tests available for players interested in signing up. We look forward to sharing more when we can. Thank you, Tom Clancy's The Division teams. And to be honest, this was a big bummer for me, as I was expecting some teaser, trailer, or at least some information about Heartland, but already had my doubts, so expecting is maybe a wrong choice of wording here. And why by doubts? Because a few days before the death matches we got a smaller teaser for UbiForward, and nothing in the background was close to the Division's gameplay or hinting towards it. This didn't mean anything at the time, as Ubisoft would of course promote newer games to get the audience attention instead of a game that's already hitting its 3-year mark, so my doubts went away. And then the death message dropped and got me very disappointed, feeling the pain of the whole community and thinking back on all the disappointments we have over the last couple of months. I sat down, I started recording, and it became more a rant than an objective video, and I realized that I was too much in my feelings and not thinking clearly. There are enough content creators that jump on the hate train and just only rant and go on and on and on and on every single detail how Ubi Massive is screwing us over, and I'm not that type of guy. I always try to stay positive and objective. And I ask myself, why would I be expecting to see something about Heartland? Was it the roadmap that we got a few weeks ago showing us Heartland dropping before the new Division 2 content at the end of the year? And then it hit me. It was the leaks, the gameplay of Heartland. And this was a leak and no official announcement. Just somebody who had the opportunity to play and share it with the world. And because people are testing it, it doesn't mean that the game is almost ready or even ready to show us a trailer or a teaser for the upcoming game. Of course this got people hyped, including me. Almost expecting to see something drop sooner than later, but in reality it's an alpha or beta phase. They are still fixing things, still polishing things, hearing people's feedback and making sure that it is ready for everybody instead of rushing it because of the hungry community. Of course we want to see more, but we also want a good game. Look at Outriders for example. They worked on that game for 5 years, dropped it, in my opinion, unfinished, and started to update the game and fixing it while it's already on the shelves. And what happened? Everybody is leaving and not looking back. Even though they might have fixed it by now, it leaves a bad taste in the mouth of gamers and won't return ever again. Nobody wants that, not you, not the devs that worked their asses off for multiple years. And don't get me wrong, no game ever has released perfect. There will always be bugs, glitches, or something that we encounter that should not be in the game. But as long as it's not game breaking, we should be fine. We have to trust the devs to deliver us a good game whenever they are ready. They are probably disappointed as well. They can't wait to show us what they have been working on for the last couple of years and would love to show us something, some gameplay or trailer on Ubisoft Forward, but it's not ready, or at least not good enough to start the hype. You cannot make a trailer and drop the game 4 or 5 months later. They're not EA or Activision that have the billions of resources to keep the hype alive for several months. So if the team thinks it's not ready, we have to accept that, and it's okay. I'd rather have a game that works, and if it means a few extra months of waiting, I'm down for that. Like the message showed, they are still on track for the Division 2 content that will probably be here around the 1st of December. That's when the seasons end, and would be my guess. If the roadmap is still correct, we can expect Heartland to drop before that, and there will be more test phases, so don't forget to sign up for that to get a glimpse of the new game, Division 2 Heartland. And then of course we got the leak of the Division Battlecat, and Battlecat is the code name. So like we had the code name Skyscraper for the summit for the Division, and don't worry, this won't be the name of the game, or at least I don't hope so. It's a bit of a strange name if you ask me. But a lot of other news sites reported on this, showed us a few pictures, and I cannot show you or won't show you in this video because of course of DMCA. I will not let my channel be taken down because I want to show you some pictures. Just Google it, just Google Division Battlecat, and it's pretty easy to find. Battlecat combines the Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon Breakpoint and Division games into a single Tom Clancy's multiplayer title. The leaked images show Splinter Cell's Echelon as playable characters, as well as Breakpoint Wolves and the Division's Cleaners and Outcasts. And the images claim that each character has his own unique ability, such as the Echelon's Radar Stealth, the Wolf's additional armor, as well as the ultimate ability such as the Outcast's Divine Intervention, which stops nearby allies from dying for a limited time. And the leak also describes 2 game modes: Escort, which requires attackers to escort a package to a delivery zone with defenders out to stop it, and Ringleader, a mode which a player fights to collect rings from the fallen opponents. Ubisoft previously combined its Tom Clancy properties with the mobile game Elite Squad, a free-to-play RPG shooter released last year, in which players assemble and upgrade heroes and villains from Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon and more. Ubisoft recently is planning to release a high quality free-to-play games, as we all know, across all our biggest franchises, across all platforms. Although it later said it doesn't mean it will release less premium games. And this was the small leak about Battlecat, and if you're interested, this gonna be a multiplayer only PvP mode that works in teams. And I still don't know how to feel about it, and the screenshots don't tell us that much more. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it for today. This was all the information that they dropped and was leaked about the new game, and of course the upcoming event for Ubisoft Forward this weekend for the E3. Let me know in the comments down below how you feel about it. What do you think about that they pushing out the content for Division 2 and or Division Heartland? This doesn't mean that they are pushing it back. Like it reads, it still is scheduled to release at the end of this year, and hopefully we will get Division Heartlands around that August, for example, or a little bit later. We need to be a little bit more patient and of course have the trust in the devs that they gives us a good game, and that's why they don't drop a trailer just yet, and believe me, they are just as disappointed as we are. But for today, guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button, and of course the notification bell. PurePrime out!